devices.
What spot are you working at?
Defensive end, that's what I've been working at. Kind of moved me around a little bit. Coach Knighton sees me in a couple different spots, so that's what we're finding out right now in camp and finding my strengths and exploiting those.
What are you asked to do with that?
Asked to be an athlete, play fast, play physical, and make plays.
Blaise, how does this first day of this fall camp feel differently compared to the other ones that you've had here in Nebraska?
Yeah, so this day, weather's been nice, which has been great for us, but as far as the team being locked in, it's been on a really high standard, and I think that, especially us in the D-line room, we're paying really close attention to every single rep and treating them like they're gold, because that's what it is. So that's been a key focus point for us in the D-line room, having our key and playing fast. So the energy, the effort, it's got to continue to go up each and every single day, and we got to continue to raise our standard.
Blaise, what do you see when you look around your room as far as like the shape of the players? I mean, you see Quan Robinson was up here, Nash just kind of looked like he was cut a little bit different than you've seen in the past yourself. How has the way that you guys have looked changed over the past few months?
Yeah, so I think a part of that comes from Kristen. A part of that comes from Corey, our strength coach, Coach Campbell. But at the end of the day, it's going to be on the players, and it's going to be on the buy-in of the players. You know, Coach Campbell's not watching me eat at night. He's not watching Nash eat at night. So holding ourselves to a high standard, making sure that we're eating the right things, eating healthy, and they've been feeding us the right way. And then lifting and mobility has been a really key focus point for us as D linemen. You know, we're big guys. We got to be able to move as well. So that's a big piece of it.
You see a difference? I mean, you see these guys every day, so maybe you don't notice changes.
Yeah.
You look around the room now, does it look different than what you've seen before?
Yeah, it looks different for sure. I would say the thing that stands out is the mobility thing for me. You know, we've always been a pretty strong group as far as, you know, how we've lifted, but I think we can move pretty darn well right now. So.
If you stray from what you're supposed to be eating, where are you going to?
I'm a chicken wings guy, so I'm gonna get some buffalo sauce on there and, you know, eat up a little bit and treat myself.
What's good leadership look like? Because I know it's more than just being a rah-rah guy. What does that look like to you, and is that something you've really wanted to embrace for this year?
So I think everybody has their own personal play of leadership. I think for myself personally, I kind of find a middle balance. I try to be that rah-rah guy when it's needed, but at the end of the day, we just got to come to work every single day. And leadership's not easy. You got to challenge yourself each and every day. You got to look at yourself in the mirror, because you can't be, you know, I can't be telling some of these younger guys to do things a certain way, and then when I'm at home alone, not do that thing. Like, that's messed up, and that's not holding myself to a high standard. So finding that balance and doing everything the right way every single day is going to lead those young guys onto the correct path.
Rule talks about, like, getting a quote about guys having a pen everywhere they go.
Having a what?
A pen, like taking notes, and, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Have you seen a difference even in this year with some of that stuff as far as just the attention and, like, meetings and things, or no?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, these coaches have been in a lot of places. They know a lot of things, and they're really intelligent people. So I think us as kids, you know, 22 to 18-year-olds, you know, we got to write down everything they say. They've seen a lot more ball than us. So taking in what they say will lead us to be better football players. They've seen the greats. So, you know, they've learned from how they operate, and so we got to take that upon ourselves.
Blaise, how comfortable are you in the scheme right now, and how much work is there to do in the next month to get where you guys want to be?
I'm really comfortable in the scheme. Coach White's done a really good job of teaching us up. We had great install sessions way back in the spring, and, you know, we've kind of built on that learning process, you know, us as guys throughout the summer. So I have a great understanding of it, and we're getting the young guys, you know, to learn it and master it and know every single technique. So that's been a fun process, but I feel really comfortable under the scheme right now. It's a fun scheme to work under.
What are the priorities then in the next month?
Well, each and every day, you know, we're gonna learn more. We're gonna have more calls go in. So the priority is to, when you learn these new things, to not forget the old things. You know what I mean? So knowing every single job and knowing what the guy next to you has, communicating with him so that nobody messes up. We're all on the same page. So that's really important for us.
I'm sure he was talking about 1% and 1% better.
Yeah.
Is there what do you think of when you think of getting 1% better? What does that look like?
Being better than you were yesterday. You don't got to overcomplicate it. That's what it is. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and be ready to go every day. Can't have a bad day.
Did you come in that anybody
It was like 51, but it was bad. It was a lot worse weight than what I have now, and I'm like 265 now.
Blaise, how does what you're asked to do at your position in the scheme is still an odd front, like you played most of the time last year? How does it differ from what you've done in the past in this job?
Yeah, I guess to answer that question, I would just say it's a very aggressive defense. It's an attacking defense, and that's all I got for you there. Yeah.
How do your coaches, particularly Coach White, who's running this thing, how do they get their messages across?
Yeah.
About what you said.
So Coach White, he does a really good job of upholding us to a high standard. You know, he gets on us when he has to get on us, but then he'll also relate to us and talk to us on the side and treat us like humans. So he's a great figure to us. He's a guy we can look up to. But when it's time to work, it's time to work. And he upholds the coaches to a high standard. Coach Rule upholds all the coaches to a really high standard. So that trickling down, creates a great understanding of the defense.
He gets kind of loud. Guys.
Yeah, I mean, here and there, yeah. He'll get on us a little bit when he needs to, as every coach should. This is college football.
Blaise, you guys have such a young room too. What's the one thing that gives you the most confidence that this group can step into some bigger roles and perform well you guys?
Yeah, so they're young, yeah, but they're mature. They're mature for what they are. And I think us as leaders, we have to look at every single detail and make sure we're on the right path. We can't leave a box unchecked. We have to make sure that we're doing the right things every day. And like I said earlier, I've been proud of how they've worked. I've been proud of how they watch film, and I think they're going to be in a good place.
Blaise, you've got a couple practices done now in the fall here. How do you feel about the defense and the team now compared to where you were at the end of spring?
Yeah. So it's been a lot of fun. I didn't play all of spring ball, so it's fun to be out there with my guys, seeing some of the guys that weren't out for spring ball, like T-Rob, and some of the other guys were out there. It's a lot of fun, and I've been proud of how the defense has practiced these past couple days. Put in some good work. Brings an elite mentality, brings a dominant mentality, and that's it. Yeah.
Anything else for Blaise? Okay.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Blaise.